What is up, everybody? It's been a minute. Welcome back to the Dank Dungeon. This is Bongmaster Rob. This is season 3, episode 6 of Dank Dungeon Chronicles, and we're going to kick it back to the old way it used to be. I've got some friends joining me this evening. Um, I got a couple things running through. Sorry about that, a little interference. But what I'm going to do tonight, though, is I've got a couple friends joining me from the OG series of when I very first started this. I want to get back to the way I used to be. There's just been too much on me lately. There's been a lot of people out there expecting so much out of me as an individual. I can only do so much. And I know that sometimes things get difficult for every one of us when we're out there trying to do things. I suffer with things in my everyday life, and I've got a life going on, and I do my best to try to keep up with everyone who messaged me, everybody who reaches out to me, everybody who asks me questions when it comes to help or anything for that matter. What kind of smoke to smoke? What are you doing this evening? What are you doing tomorrow? Kind of thing. I'm always here for anybody, but it just seemed like I was never being recourse. So I needed to step back for a little bit. But I'm not letting anything else stop me anymore. I'm not being a hateful, inconsiderate person by any means, but I'm back and I'm not going anywhere. And I mean no disrespect. So for this evening, I would like to share the very first thing. Look at the size of this. Some Donnie Burger here. This is some beauty. We're going to be smoking some of this tonight. Got a milk jug all primed and ready to go with a joint inside it. I have two $10 gift cards from Happy Vibes to give away this evening to just two people that want one. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us as well. I've also got the Bongmaster Blaster that you can find at bonkme.com. Or sorry, it's not bonkme.com because they changed the .com things now because there's too many of them. It is bonk.me. Will take you direct to the site. I'm going to be hitting from this, hitting from that. Let me know what you guys are smoking with. I really do appreciate everyone joining me tonight because I know it's a just spur of the moment Friday night thing. I'll be here for a little while, probably at least an hour running through. If the two that I invited tonight to come join me are not available this evening, if they can be available tomorrow, then I will do it tomorrow. If not, I will do it the next day. I'm from now on not missing anything. If I have to go live every day from here on out until I feel back to normal, I'm going to feel back to normal. It's just what I got to do. So, Patrick, what are you smoking, my man? I see you're doing awesome. Hopefully the weather's not been as shitty up there as it is down here. And it's sad when you don't feel safe in your own home and you have to buy yourself some security cameras. I've lived in the same area now for going on 14 years, and it got to the point last couple of days that crazy just moved too close to my zip code and started coming to the porch more than I wanted to. So y'all are going to hear some crazy shit from me later about some of the situations that I've actually put myself in by trying to be courteous to others. Make sure you guard your personal space because just when you think you're helping others with their mental health, yours will collapse. And ain't not a motherfucker going to care but you. Because 90% of the time, everybody that you came or they came to you for help, they're done now. They don't care. They'll move on. But then they come back and dump on you the whole time when you're down. So don't let anybody anymore hold you down from anything. If you need a lighter, I got one. I'm going to hit this again. So if you're with me for a few, let's go ahead and hit something. I'm going to play a game in a minute too. I'm going to ask one question for the very first giveaway, and then I will tell you the 3 different ones that I just got in the mail yesterday from Happy Vibes, the gummies, which is not just THC gummies. Anybody that's watching right now, they make gummies for everyday life. They make it for men's health, women's health. They make it for, bedroom health, both sides, men and women. Couples health, you name it, it's there. They make quite a few things. The gift cards that I'm giving away are $10 off something off the site. It doesn't say you have to use it with anything else, so you don't have to make a purchase in order to use that. Like you don't have to spend $20 in order to get this. So if you find something on there that's $10, it's supposed to cover it. It is a digital coupon. I'll be able to send it directly to you as soon as the show is over. What is up, KK? How are you doing? Ooh, Patrick, neon bubble bath. Wow. How does that taste? I've never heard of anything like that. What's up, Weed Queen? How are you? I'm trying some new things because the StreamYard has some new things set up now, and it's going to rotate your guys' comments across the screen the best I can. I don't know how that's going to work, which it does help me a lot, so I don't have to keep going down and getting them, and they'll be able to cycle across the screen. Not sure when it's going to start, but I will pop them up momentarily. All right. Here's one for you. Who was my very first guest? who was my very first Dank Dungeon Chronicles guest. First one to tell me that, I will give you a $10 off coupon or gift certificate, sorry, for happyvibes.life. No cheating. No cheating. No cheating. I'm so glad you're catching me live too, KK. Because I like doing it on here because it's really hard for me to do it on the other. No, Patrick. Close. Close. Actually, no, Patrick, you're right, damn it. You're right. Lloyd was. Lloyd was my very first Dank Dungeon Chronicle. He and I went together. Here's some of the things that you can actually find on happyvibes.life. Here's some of the gummies they sent me here recently. If you can't sleep, take one of these. I was out in about 30 minutes. Perfectly out in 30 minutes. Slept for a good solid 4 hours because I've got crazy going on right now, so I'm limited with the amount of sleep. These were fucking a lifesaver. Hi, Kim. How are you? I've had these before. I know I've showed you guys these before. The creative energy one with the D10s. I like to game. I like, of course, you guys have seen the videos that I do, the creative energy that runs through me. Half the time, I don't even know who I am. Things like that help when you sit here and your mind will go blank for a moment. When you have things that like hit all the receptors in your brain, it brings them out of you. It makes that fear of someone laughing at you go away. At least it does for me anyway. This one here, though, by far, full spectrum, 100%. I would buy everybody one if I could, because this is the best one, 100% every day, daily. Like get up in the morning, take one. It's a good day starter for me. I've tried 9 different types now. I think I only have one more. Do you like that? I've never been to one. I actually found this today at a yard sale with my oldest daughter. We went out for a little father-daughter time and getting ready to leave the place. She's like, "Hey, there's a yard sale." So whenever I see it, I'm like, "Okay, gotta get it." So shout out to the people in that area that I was in for the Bucky's Beaver shirt. I like it. Ooh, my boobies are all perky. So Patrick, here's my only dilemma. No, there's not, because you're in Canada, and I believe they're based in Canada. You have the first one. As soon as this is over, I will send you the very first one, the first code. I have 2 of them. I'll give another one out in just a few minutes. If anybody else has a milk jug, that if you've ever done a milk jug and you want to like call your demons, please feel free to grab one. If you have one in front of you and you want to join me for a milk jug challenge, I will bring you in here right now to join with me. You have to have as a cone or joint to put in there in your pre-prepped jug. I'll give you 5 minutes. If anybody else is watching right now and you have one, you want to join me. If not, in 5 minutes, I'm going to hit this bitch and I'm going to take it to the head, because that's what I usually do. Couple more things that I was going to say. When I start talking about the experiences I've had here recently, please, by all means, I am nowhere near degrading anyone for who they are, what they do, or their mental health, because I suffer from a lot of different things. But fuck it, I'm going to say it anyway. Okay. I had to call the police the other night because I was in fear of somebody coming through my front door. This is not the first time I've had to do this. It's actually the 3rd time I've had to do this. And I want this person to get help. It's my main thing, because I'm just strong in that way. If you guys understand what it's like to have a heart for others whenever they don't feel well. But I can only take so much, same as you. And when it becomes no longer, I feel like I'm helping you because you're putting me in fear when you come to me, I can't. And I was the only one that actually bit the bullet and did this. Now this person is fucking mad at me, which is fine. I got broad shoulders. I can take it. As long as you're going to get help, I don't care. But the help wasn't there. Right back out again after taking away in a cruiser. So what I did was I took this nice little stick. I sharpened it up all nice and pretty, spit on the tip of it, and just started poking the fuck out of that bear. And then the cops came, shook that fucking bear up a little bit. Then they took it to the hospital, run their thumb or something up that ass for a little bit. Then guess what they did? They sent it right back fucking next door to me to deal with. So for the last 3.5 days, I'm running on about 2.5 hours sleep in periods of 10 hours. So it's like in this 10-hour period, it'd be 2 hours. Next, the same. Now, I've had a really close friend of mine that's been with me through a lot of these, and it's scary to know that when you're standing on your front porch and you are almost in tears talking to an officer trying to proclaim the fact that, hey, you know what? I know he's not in his right state of mind. I know that man's capable of snapping my neck. What am I supposed to do? Well, buddy, lock your door. That's what I got. And then they wonder why people were mad at law enforcement because they don't understand. But they're also, their hands are tied. So your state is probably different than mine, because I know right across the river the state's completely different. Because any kind of call, they have a thing called a mental hygiene warrant, and they will put you away for 30 days regardless. Here, they take you, they check you out, and if the one doctor you see deems fit, you're okay, you're gone. Go home. The person had a fucking arrestable warrant, and instead of serving the warrant then and arresting the motherfucker, they sent another cruiser up with a summons for court and says, do you promise to come? Do you promise? Here you go. Let's not worry about the man that lives right here, that we're all in front of his house right now, running this bear back and forth, none of that. I will not become a statistic. I don't know how else to make that comment in a gentle fashion. I've not made a video in 2 weeks. I mean, I know that some of you guys out there now have seen it. I've not done anything. I just can't. And oh yeah, Kim. There was a warrant for his arrest for an assault on a neighbor 3 days prior. He was on my porch describing what he just did to another person earlier in the day. Have it all. And still. And as everyone knows, I have family in law enforcement. I'm not ashamed of that. Yes, I smoke weed. I smoke weed. It's legal. I have it here. I do whatever the fuck I want. I keep my shit and I'm going with it. But when you find out that one of your family members was the deciding factor on whether or not it was a piece of paper delivered or that person delivered to jail, that fucking hurts. I get it. I've worked with the public. I've never been a law enforcement officer, but I've worked in fast food. I know what it's like to work with the public. And if you don't think working with the public in a fast food restaurant is not the same as working as an officer, you're right, because it's not. It's fucking worse. Because people there can call you whatever they want, but you still got to keep a smile on your face. So we know what it's like to take shit from people. But we don't have to take shit like that. Not when the laws are in place that should protect both sides. I didn't want the person to go to jail. I don't. I want the person to get help. The person's family does not care. The person's family sees that it's okay. This person looks okay for the time being. So they decide to just let the ball roll down to fucking Nowheresville, Ohio, where it becomes me, the only person that speaks with this person, because the rest of the community is isolated. The fact that they can't control the crazy. So then when it all fucking drops, it's me. And I had to stop the party. And when I stopped the party, it's been bad. I mean, alarm clock going off at 4 o'clock in the morning from a Screaming Eagle Harley is pretty fucked up. Finding out that a Tony song is now a vintage fucking song because it was being played on a radio out of a garage at 4:17 in the fucking morning. That's the level of crazy I'm dealing with. And it is so hard to put myself back in the manner that I'm in. Weed helps, yeah, it puts me to sleep. It don't help with that. It don't help with the fact that you thought you were doing good for another person and then it just went. And I'm going to keep it the way that I have. I'm not going to involve any names. If there's people watching that know the names, that's your own business. My security cameras should be here. If not tomorrow, they will be on Sunday. And you guys will see more videos because it's It's gone from just being an asshole to borderline traumatizing because I don't want to take steps to protect myself to the point of no return. I'm an easygoing person. I like to talk to people. I like to hear what their life is about. That's why I started this shit here. But not anymore. I can't. And then now that I've seen this in my regular life, I step back and looked at the shit that led up before that, since last, what, March? Then we'll say within the last year. I've allowed myself to be taken off track. When I first did this, it was the sole purpose to tell everybody why I got into this. And I got into this because I would be dead right now if not, because the path that I was on and the situation that I was in would have definitely been the cause of my demise. So I woke up one morning and decided to try weed for the first time, and it has brought me all the way through that to being able to push mow my own yard, to being able to lay on my back and work on my car, to be able to reach out to people to help them out in any way, shape, or form that I can. And I got away from that. I love having fun. I love being the silly, stupid me, but I got away from the whole premise of what I needed to do. It's the only thing, though, that Kim, with I like where I live at because it's very reasonable in pricing, but it sucks when you have to almost become a prisoner in your own home. It's not because I'm in fear of confrontation. It's not because of anything like that. I can't sit out on my porch and lean my head back like this and try to relax and smoke a joint for my fucking mental health or for my pain or for whatever it is I decided to use it for. And in fear of somebody coming up behind. Fear of just that. And I do have this eerie suspicion that something along the lines of that will end up happening before. Guys, I don't know who else all in here right now, but I believe I was live and was discussing about mental health last year around this time because it happened with the same person. That this person was tased twice by law enforcement before he would stop, naked in the middle of the road, and made the comment to me on my front porch, they will have to unalive me this time to get me out of here. And that's going to be the next step. When you run now, everyone. I'm naked, head first into a cruiser that is coming up on you. Get up, go again, tased, dropped. Up again, tased, dropped. Held to the ground with a taser. To another officer replied. This is out here, right in the middle of this fucking highway, 2 o'clock in the morning. Home the very next day. And it's not drugs. It's not. And yes, Patrick, Kim, agree with both of you. Weed is the best medicine. Because I think I probably tried every medicine out there, especially from damn near every narcotic, because they put you on everything when you're in the hospital to see what's either best or whichever one, if you're going to keep complaining, so they can knock you out with, just so you're not complaining anymore. Because I have spent a lot of time in the hospital. I would, if I could go back and know that I had the benefits that I've gotten now from this, then, nah, I would have never did it. Never would have. I may have never even had that first back surgery because I know that I'm in just as much pain now as that I was before, and it's not there anymore. It's not. I'm capable. I'm very capable. Anybody got a milk jug? Anybody want to call my bluff? You don't have to. I don't know if you guys can see the comments. I see what it is now. If you look right, oops, sorry, I forgot I was mirrored. Right here. These are your guys' comments. They weren't bringing them up like it would be if I was putting them up. I was under the impression that it was going to be like this. Let me see. When we go, show him on the board. There he is. Sorry, didn't mean to shake it. So I will go down through here because that's really small. I didn't know it was going to be that small. But thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you guys joining me on a Friday night, 9 o'clock, because it's Friday night, 9 o'clock. I know there's a lot of other streamers out there right now. There's a lot of other gamers. And that's more than likely the reason why the two guests that I've spoken with tonight, one's going to a concert for sure. The other one also is a streamer, and she live games tons of the day. Hold on. I've got to fast forward this song. Yes, I'm listening to music you guys probably can't hear. And if you guys have ever heard Walk on Water with Beyonce and Eminem, it is the worst song in the world. Why in the fuck they would ever put that on an album is beyond me. No, that ruins the entire thing. It goes from shove something weird in my ear and then make me into a finger puppet to I walk on walk. No, what the fuck? Anybody jugging tonight? Trying to think of a good question because oh no, I got one. I try to do this. I'll ask the next question. I'm only going to run for an hour unless one of my guests can join me. If they're not going to be able to, I think the stuff I need to get out tonight might even help me sleep because I've been talking a lot to myself and a lot to another friend of mine about it. And oh god, it's getting rough, people. Oh come on, you little bastard. Well, Kim, you're in Canada too. Patrick, you guys not have milk jugs in Canada? Is that what it is? They don't make milk jugs? Or is it fear? She looks like a pacifier there before you use it. How about a no shot? Come on. Yeah, they do, Patrick. Only glass. I was going to say, are they still the old metal ones that have like the screw top on where you got to just get a hold of it and pop it over like the great big containers? But it's so smooth. Oh, it even made my camera move that much smooth. I have not only the two guests I reached out to tonight, I reached back into the whole first season. There's two people that I'm really hoping that I can get back on. I've spoken with one for tomorrow. I'm going to see if Viz will join me again tomorrow. I don't know if she got my message or not, but she's been messaging me back and forth. Wouldn't mind having her and Tommy come on so I can see what kind of shit they guys are into. I'm allergic to milk. Oh no! Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be like milk, KK. It can be. This was a gallon water jug. I prefer the water because the milk kind of has that after smellishness to it. Even the orange juice ones do. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't because I really like. Which one was that? Oh, it was a Simply Orange one. The one that I made into the gas mask style. KK, are you in Canada too? You're allergic to milk in Canada and they only have them in glass? Holy shit, that would suck. Who else likes gummies? Anybody else ever try anything from Happy Vibes? Why does it hurt? It's okay. It's honestly, it's really smooth. Depending on your weed, I really haven't found one yet. The one I do it through my nose, it's not as bad as what you would think. I mean, either that or I'm just weird. Take it back. That one burnt like fucking hell. Oh shit. I think that one came out of my eyeball. Fuck. Okay. All right. You don't like edibles? need too much and they make you hungry. Well, that's the thing though, is with this stuff here, they're not just for the high section of it, like the THC version. The ones for everyday life are really good too. They really boost different things. And I don't want to get specific on a lot of them, especially with the women's. I think they have two different styles of women's everyday gummies. It's something they've done to try to better the lives of everyone out there, not just the, I guess, what is it called? Quintessential stoner. What is up, Zen? How are you doing? Zen, you are one of the original OGs as well. And I don't know if my messages went through to you yet or not, but I'm going to invite you on the show as well, dude, because I'm doing this is going to be the last episode of season 3. Yes, I know that it is, 4 short from the other ones, but I'm going to do a drop-in mid-season right now of just the OGs, which will be Zen. It'll be Viz. It'll be Jay. It'll be Kirsten. Hopefully, I'm going to reach out to Lloyd to see. You do gummies at bedtime? Fucking A, KK. KK, do you want to try some gummies? If I were to send you an email of a $10 off gift card from Happy Vibes, do you want to try something that might make you go sleepy? Look at the little sleepy guy. He's a little sleepy guy. He's a sleepy. Hey, Zen, if you're not busy right now, man, I'll send it to you right now. I'll bring you in. I was going to run for an hour. I mean, still got a half an hour run left in it. It's been a minute. If any of you guys have never met Zen, Zen is honestly one of the first people who ever reached out to me when I was live. The stand that this camera is running on is from that gentleman. I've got shit lined up over here from him. I'm going to send it to you right now. How about I stop talking about Zen and I will invite Zen. Twitter, okay, Zen? Easiest way to get it to you. Okay, KK. Now, I owe you a shirt, too. On my 850,000 show, did you not win a shirt that you were supposed to tell me which one you wanted and then send me your info so I could have it shipped to you? I might be wrong, but I think you do. I think I owe you a t-shirt, KK. And to anybody that's watching right now that is a part or was a part of the big giveaway show with Stoner Jesus, as soon as I get back get to him, I'll find out who the winner is and then pick out whatever shirt it was, and I'll make sure this drop shipped to you from Redbubble as well. What is up, Big A? How are you? Coming at you, Zen, right now. Anyhow, what? No, I do Rob. What do I do, Rob? Who did I do, Rob? What, Patrick? You got me confused now. Big A is coming in there. Okay, Kim. Do you see it running across the bottom of the screen right now? This little thing right here. Doopy 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 doop. If you go to that website right there, you can pick one of the 4 designs. Tell me which one you want. And then if you feel comfortable sending me your address, I will input it all in and do a drop ship direct to you. Which is the rabbit shirt, of course, my normal logo. We have the Dank Dungeon Chronicle one. Also, the Raiders logo. Can't say that. Sorry. The Longmaster Rob shield. And there's one more, and I don't know why. It's either this one here. Okay, Patrick, thank you for confirming that. Because I thought that she did, and I mean, just straight out. Now, other Kim won one with the Blow One clothing one, because also that was when Toxic won as well. There's been a lot of people win lately. I love giving away shit. And I'm so glad that Weird Art Lady finally got her stuff, because when I sent the 3 things out, the girl who got the first, what is it called? What did we call it? It was a Blow One clothing Bongmaster Rob first ever collab hoodie. She got hers, and Toxic got hers with her ears, and Weird Art Lady also got her ears, which, of course, anytime anybody wins anything from me, when it comes direct from me, it always has something extra in it. Usually it's whatever I am smoking at the time. I find a way to make sure that if you're of age, I will. But if not, then I won't. So far, so good with everybody, other than Patrick. That's the worst thing, Patrick, is that, like, when I mail to you or to Canada, I have to list on the package as best I can what it is. And, like, well, I want to keep that. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully not boys and girls, because this is not your channel. The one and only Zen. What is up, Zen?
How you doing, brother?
telling you, man, struggling like
Nah,
hell.
nah. It's easy life, easy life.
I'm telling you, it's been rough around here lately. But my daughter graduated. Very proud of her.
Congrats.
She's already started into college. We had her,
Awesome.
well, her her mother's side of the family threw a wonderful, extravagant graduation party, open house thing for her last Sunday, and it was beautiful. It was a lot of fun. How have you been?
That's excellent. I've been doing good, basically sticking with work, chatting with the Mystery Horror Smoker crew and a couple other stoner communities. Just been hanging out on Discord, playing
Do you
video
guys go
games.
live tonight with that?
Um, I think she's going live with she's down there
She's in
now,
the chat right now.
Michelle.
Yeah, I just seen her pop in. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
because
uh,
when I had asked Hilly though about coming in tonight, she was going. She had prior engagements, but she told me about. She thought Michelle was going live tonight in Discord with her Mystery Horror Theater.
mhm.
I just might go in that tonight because, well, then again, she's the one who used to want to lock me in the building, our little shed. But she's forgotten about me lately. She finally commented on something on YouTube. It's like, hey, I just realized how to figure out.
Concert.
I'll just shut up. Here, hold
We're
on.
on X tonight.
See, yeah, 10:30. Yes, ma'am. Rawr. You guys are watching Puppet Master tonight. Very nice. Sorry, I'll get back on track. I know how she likes to yell. No, and to everybody out there who has messaged me, reached out in any way, shape, or form, I was not avoiding anyone for any particular reason. I'm just me. And if you don't know by now that if there is way too much, that's all right, honey. Okay, listen, I have been working in or owning my own in that field since I was about 12. I'm very good at plugging holes, but I like to get wet too. So maybe we could wait. I don't know. Where is said hole at? If it's over
We
the
could
bed and
slip
I can't
out.
sleep, that's one thing. If it's over by the door, I ain't worried about it. Put a bucket
Michelle,
over
bounce
there.
on here. Send her a link.
Huh?
Send her a link.
Send her a link.
Yeah, I think she wanted to jump in. Right, Michelle?
I didn't get out of the hole. There's no fucking way. Good Lord. Yeah, she's got me confused now. Sorry, Zen. Sorry, everyone else that was talking
She
to me.
had
I'm
me
pretty high. I
confused.
just did that.
It's all good.
Yeah, I know you moved on. If you want to, all right. Zen, you want to send it to her? You can.
Roof
Same link.
and the hood.
Because you guys are right there, real quick. You can. Whenever the last time I had you on, we were talking about building me a computer to run all this with, and I ended up
Yes,
getting
we were.
a really nice laptop that. Hang on. Looky. See?
Hold on.
He's not looking at me. I'm
I'm
looking at
trying
me.
to. It went off screen. I'm now
You see
looking at
me?
the stream.
Blink, damn
There
it.
it
So you need to
is.
look
I
at
see
me.
it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Gosh. Now we're looking at you. We're looking at me. Looking at you. Looking at Twa.
Wow.
Looking at Twa.
Yep.
Looking at Twa.
That is pretty much my setup, somewhat. Big old screen. Now we're all looking at each other.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a way to just look
There's
up
the
and see it.
chat.
Now you
There.
better
Now
have
we
clothes
can
on,
have
Michelle,
chat
before
on
you
there.
come in here.
That's optional.
Who am I lying to? She's not gonna have clothes on.
I'm just floating in space.
Okay. I was also wanting to let everyone know there's going to be a change to my platform.
Okay.
I am
Why is
really
that?
going to straight up stick with the whole premise that I started with. I'm reaching out to people that I've met on the other social medias, which are TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to have new guests on, people in the industry, people who are growers. I want to learn more. I'm not just the stoner that everyone thinks that I am. I do like to do research on things, and that's why I liked a lot of companies send me things for review, and they know that they're not going to pay for my review. Has nothing, no bearing on me whatsoever. So if I don't
Link
like
sent.
it, I'm going to tell you. Huh? You hit send? Okay.
Yeah,
As
I
soon as she
got
gets
it.
here, I'll bring it in.
I just had to copy it from mine.
But whenever I get back to feeling myself again, like I really need to, because I was not feeling myself, this wasn't. I will go back to the same shows that I was in. I will continue with every person that I've worked with. It's just I'm a loner Dottie, a rebel, as Pee Wee Herman would
Mhm.
say. It's just I don't know why sometimes that whenever I get too much, I just shut down. So
Oversaturation or overstimulation.
and it's so hard that you try, and I try my damnedest to reach out to everyone in their time of need. And then I've complained before about no one being there for me. I do have more people there than what I've thought, but it's just not the ones that I was expecting. Make sense?
Yes, 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 completely. Once you find out who is reasonable and understanding and can focus without running off on some stupid tangent like I do all the time.
I don't know if Tony or Kimmy 22 is watching, which they've been on my show, see episode 2, had them on here together. He reached out to me through Facebook, and it wasn't that I didn't like want to go like talk to him or anything. It's just I didn't go on any social medias. I did. I don't know why. I
Yeah.
just couldn't bring myself to open anything. And of course, my views just fucking flatlined on YouTube. And it's well, I will put this out there if anybody's watching from YouTube and you're seeing something different. I'm no longer known as Bongmaster Rob on YouTube. It is called BMR's Elevated Tips. I am going to make sure that the
Oh,
things that I do, because if you notice, it's either how to's or
yeah.
it's tips
Which I
and
love.
tools and things. And I appreciate that. That's, and I've had this conversation maybe once before about it. It's something I've always loved to do. An old guy told me a long ago, it's
Your audio is
for
going
those
in
who
and
can't
out. I
do
don't know if
teach.
it's me
Is
or
she ever coming in?
screen.
What is she doing? Is she pooping? But I still kept the BMR factor of it because, of course, Bongmaster Rob. And hopefully it'll put me out there on the FYP more because I have got a lot of views on different things, which is weird when somebody decides to troll my page and go from 2 years ago and then automatically throws it right back on the FYP again. But I've had a lot of people that have thanked me for the things that I've done, and I think I've fallen off of that. I've been trying to find my niche over and over and over again. I've experimented with a lot of different things. So here's my next experiment. I just saw that on my now that I changed my name. Oh Lord, no, she's not pooping, Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, fresh out of the shed with a hole in it, the one and only. Hi, Michelle.
Cheers, Michelle.
Happy
Whoa,
Friday, boys.
how are you?
Anorexic Tarzan Nips, how are you this evening?
What the fuck did you
Doing
say?
wonderful.
Anorexic Tarzan Nips? What
he
in the
Yeah.
shit?
he came in the Mystery Horror Theater's demonic diner, shirtless, shoeless, with these giant
Hey. What
trees
happens in
hanging
the
down
diner
behind him,
stays in the
cooking
diner.
meat.
There you go. That's
Anorexic
fucking
Tarzan. I
nice.
looked up and I was just like, oh, what's up?
Hey, I need to hire you to cook for me.
Mm-hmm. Room and board, room and board. Buy the food.
How
A
you
tent
been?
and
So
an acre.
I was hearing you guys twice. Sorry about that. Do you
And
guys want to smoke weed? I do.
no, oh no, this is a no longer smoking weed channel. Please.
Really? Come on. Why
What?
would you even have me on? I can't show you the hole in the shed. It's too dark right now. I mean, it's huge,
That
man.
that
What
almost
were you
sounded like a
that
butthole
hungry?
joke.
I know I wasn't
I
making
mean,
a joke
that was a
about
borderline butthole joke. I mean, I love you, but I almost laughed in the wrong end. No, I'm giving you shit. No, because like Zen, of course, is an OG friend of mine. You came shortly after, and when you were on the very first time, you were on either from outside or maybe in your bedroom or in a room really quick.
I was
and
in
you
I was in the basement of the
in
other
the
house
basement.
that I used to be at sometimes in their
Because
music room.
you were just like the rest of us when we all started out. We all start in our own
Mm.
little area of doing
We
one
all
thing, and now
started
I
you
out
was
of a
just
progressed on.
starting
small
Mystery
home
Horror
and
Theater. That
pushed
was
out
the
of it.
first time I really ever spoke on camera was with you.
Actually, yeah, because I don't even think you had started that yet, had you?
I
When
had
you were
had
on here
one.
for
I
the
think
first
I was
time?
getting ready to have my first one. It was a Spaces too.
Yeah, that's right. You started with the spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much has we
Okay,
changed
old
you since
people.
then? You say, okay, old people? Is that what you said?
Then
Since
you were at the
Yes,
second
we've
show,
been
weren't you?
talking
With
about
Zombie
this
S
for
Toilet
so
of the Dead.
long.
Not only were
I
you with
loved it.
Zombie S Toilet of the Dead, but you were that guy who took a screenshot video of you being there and laughing and sent it to me. That was pretty awesome. That's how you became the original, unpaid intern,
Somewhat.
streaming all the movies for us.
Plus having good internet
Yeah.
and
that helps.
And being an
multiple
awesome behind the
windows.
scenes guy, even if you are a pain in the ass little brother.
Yes,
KK,
yes,
she
and I will
did. She
always be
moved
that
from the
little
basement
brother.
to the shed with the hole in
And
it. How are you doing, Seth? Thanks for
she's
joining
been
us.
my sexy librarian for a long time.
Whenever I
Been looking
when
up a
I
lot of books.
that's funny. I hope you guys were in here earlier when I first started talking about what's been going on here lately in my house with the
Well,
craziness.
I've been seeing here and there on Facebook and whatnot with your daughter graduation and just a lot of
Well, and
family
then
stuff going
now I've
on.
got a fucking lunatic that lives in the loony bin of this area I live in, and I had to call law enforcement the other day to get him from my porch because couldn't stop it anymore. 2:00 in the morning. 2:00. Okay, I will give anybody the shirt off my back, but I'm telling you one thing right now. This goes out to every person out there listening, here or
Talking to a
abroad.
man at night.
If you come to my door at 2:15 in the morning asking me to shove your sectional couch together so you can sleep next to your wife, you better believe you're going to get the loudest fuck off that you've ever heard in your life. And if you get mad at me for telling you to fuck off, I'm going to tell you to fuck off again. So I understand when people have
Trying
problems
hard.
because I do too. But that was the first time it started. 3
Rob,
days in a
can I
row of this
just
shit.
ask you, was it one of those situations where you were actually asleep too?
Probably.
This person knocks like they're serving a fucking warrant.
Oh,
Oof,
shit.
And I was
that's
sound
just
asleep.
wrong.
And you didn't throat punch them?
Scared the fuck out of bear, huh?
You didn't
How you
throat
know
punch
my
Still
door?
standing.
No, because I know when people are struggling.
Yeah.
Non-drug induced at all. It's all mental. So I 100% understood, but I was not going to put myself at risk.
I
I'm
had
doing it
somebody
now.
call the cops on our house because we had company after a festival and they didn't recognize them. And the
Well, I
company,
would
they were
too.
like, "Oh, where's Michelle and Mike?" And he was like, "Oh, we've got them tied up." He made clearly a joke. He was pulling like his tent out of the trunk of the car to fix it
Oh,
and
for
set it up to
fuck's sake,
clear it.
that's funny.
And the guy was just
That's
out
funny.
of my call the cops. That's how I had to get rid of the pot plants I was growing at the time, and I lost I don't know. I didn't lose my acid or my
Holy
other
shit.
drugs, but I lost some weed in a bowl and had to pull my plants out. They had us write our information down after they found out what my name was. I really love the fact that my dad's name is Michael Jordan and I live in the state.
Holy fuck.
Because they found out what my name was and then said we didn't have to get our IDs. They just let us write our information down with a fucking crayon on a piece of paper.
And here this person here has an arrestable offense out there right now who has documented craziness, and
What,
I was in
you
fear
being locked
called.
in my shed? That's not illegal.
No, not. I wasn't going to try to
I
get you in
feel for
trouble
you,
along with
Rob.
everyone else.
I feel for you, Rob, when you
I
have
mean, it's
bad
bad
neighbors.
because I felt the need to finally do it because it was getting too much.
Yes.
I was his friend before.
Boundaries are boundaries, and that should be known. Some
Yes.
people don't know what their boundaries are. Some people
Well, I
have
found
no
out that my
boundaries.
boundaries now are putting up security cameras and having a snake charmer really close to me.
Yeah.
Understood.
I'm sorry
mean,
that
that's-
happened. It does suck. And I'll pray for
Okay,
your friend.
I shit you not. A year ago, I know that some of you guys know that I took a short amount of time off too.
Mhm.
This same person was at my door. I was on the phone with 911 with my shotgun in my hand, telling them that if he come through this door, I was going to shoot him.
Jesus.
because if you've never been around somebody who is manic, who is unable to control their disorder, and they're 6'6", 320, what the fuck else are you going to do? He beat the shit out of a cruiser and got tased twice before they were able
Ouch.
to actually restrain him enough. Do you what the fuck you think he's going to do to me?
I would have helped him with his sectional.
That was funny. That was funny though. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. No, this was a different time though.
I
This was a
would have
different
had a choice. I mean, sorry, 6'3",
No, the reason
320.
why I had the
I'm
shotgun
like,
because
hey,
he was
yeah, I'll
beating on.
help you, boss.
All right, listen. He was beating on the door and told me that his mom told him that I was the devil and he needed to kill me. That's why I called 911 that day, because he was
That's
knocking like he was
snitching.
serving a fucking warrant.
You have no one to blame but yourself. You're wearing those bunny ears, aren't you?
No,
And you
I don't
do
do that
like-
around
He
here
does
though.
look like
you
Donnie
do like
Darko.
the
I mean, come
questionable
on.
things, and you have asked us to make you a particularly gorgeous handbasket.
And you got to admit that
telling you,
bunny
though-
mask is getting pretty freaky.
All right. Yes, we do.
No, I love you, boss. This is awesome.
It's not that. Fuck you. I know I can't. I lost my train of thought. That was very funny, though.
I will let you boys get back to your train of thought and your lovely guy conversation, because I have to go finish getting ready for movies. But I wanted to stop and say hi to you because I missed you.
And is that right, Puppet Master?
Puppet Master, yes. And I never remember
the first one or all of them?
I was going to say like the original or the remastered.
The original 89, and they kept pulling up the new one, which I haven't seen, but I never remember the original. I always mix it up with Phantasm combined with demonic toys. Like I can never remember it straight in my head. It seems like it would be similar.
I think I've asked you this once before. Have you ever seen American Gothic?
Yes. Which one is it? But I can't remember which one it is. That's the one with the couple.
I haven't watched it.
Yes.
Yes.
I watched that when I was 8. That's the kind of mind I have. So
that's the best part about when we grew up, honestly.
Hellraiser
The reason I got so into the kooky and spooky is we grew up when there was still TV and edited for TV movies.
Yep.
And I grew up not able to watch the ones that weren't edited. So every time they did a Halloween or a Friday the 13th or any kind of movie marathon, I was right there. And I always thought the funniest ones were like when they did Friday the 13th 3D. How the fuck do you do a 3D movie from the 80s on television with no 3D glasses? It was the worst thing to ever watch, but it was hilarious every time.
You know, and they tried. You got to give them credit.
Yes. And it was fun. It didn't matter. It was fun to watch them that way and imagine what it was they cut out and why, because it was so unrealistic.
Who is it that they like go back to and say, pick a movie and we'll remake it? There's so many out there I would love to see of like horror movies that you would think with a budget of today, what that movie would look like.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? The ones that you would love to see when they finally do remake them, you're a little heartbroken. They're remaking Toxic.
Well, you're right. I'll give you that one. I do. Yeah.
They actually have gone there. Like, it's going to be sad when they go there for things like Back to the Future, because you know it's going to happen before we die. Unless we die in the next couple of years. They're going to, see?
You're right.
It's going to cause a friggin' riot.
Remake everything. AI is going to remake everything.
Critters. If they make Critters, Patrick,
I fucking love Critters. I'm the kind of father who made my kids watch that. You got a lava lamp?
I'd like to see an animated version.
Fucking A.
See, I have this one for tonight. It's all clean and pretty.
That is very pretty.
I know, right? And
where is that from?
It's you know what? Nobody can pronounce it.
Or you don't have to say if you don't want.
We've taken bets as to whether or not the people who sell it can even pronounce it. I'm going to say it's Louvre. Louvre.
Okay, I can see black letters.
As you can tell, I am not a fan of clear glass. You've never seen me with a clear glass bong. But Gory Gertie is going to have to share the spotlight because
that's what it's called.
It's OOLVV, but V's are sometimes used, so we don't know. I don't know anyway. I'm going to speak just for myself.
Ooh.
But you know, she's all curvy and she bubbles really nice.
Okay, you're smart, Zen. What number is that in Roman numeral? Maybe that's a Roman numeral number.
L is.
Hey Siri, what number would OOLVV be in Roman numerals? She doesn't know. She's making me use Chat GBT or whatever it is. Nope, I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck?
She doesn't ever understand me.
Ask
All
the,
right.
ask the,
One-eyed
Big A.
monster, yes.
now, is that like a Big A movie?
He's recommending it. I'm
Is
not
it
sure.
is it
I
the
mean, I know
purple-headed
I've
yogurt
seen it,
slinger
but I
part
feel
2?
like there's more than one version of a one-eyed monster, Rob.
Why'd you grab your throat all of a sudden when you were talking about the one-eyed monster? I'm only
Because I
fucking
have
with you.
mosquitoes trying to suck my marijuana blood.
Well,
They're
Mosquitoes
little
trying to
addicts.
suck your marijuana buds is what I just heard you say.
Blood. They want to suck my blood.
Oh. Fine.
That's
If you
why I have
find
my
out how to
rope.
pronounce that, let me know. I would like to know what that's actually. Uliv?
Yes, we all
Ulv?
are tonight.
Wolf.
Olv?
Ulouv. I
Olv?
want to say it's Ulouv.
It might be Uliv.
O
Or
is
it could
not a
be
valid
Oh,
Roman numeral.
love. Before you
Yeah,
go, there's
oh,
LVV.
Oh, that's beautiful. I have
Size
some
of that
new
bitch.
weed. I have a bunch of new weed. And look, my favorite thing about tonight, I got my
Get 'em.
package from Homegrown.
55.
Wow.
LVV.
It's Cheez It
is
time of the
an
month. And you
invalid
know
number,
what?
though.
I think
LV
she
is 55.
sent me some of her
Yeah, I don't see
delicious
that.
What's happening, Darren?
chocolate covered taco. Choco taco. I'm
Does she
really
make
excited and I hope there is some in here. If not, I'm going to try to buy her so she can make them for me all the time.
Chocolate taco.
Are those like the waffle cone things?
Yes.
Oh, I bet that
Yes,
fucking
so
is
that I can
amazing.
have Choco Taco Tuesdays, and I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna get some herder stuff. I have some herder stuff coming, and I'm gonna make these taco shells out of breaded chicken, so I
Ooh,
can have a
wow.
double taco night.
Oh,
Maybe
do you
some
have any
homemade infused
infused
ice
syrup?
cream in it.
Fucking
I have some
God, now
infused
you want me.
maple
I want
syrup.
chicken
I have
and
some
waffles
infused
so
peanut butter.
bad now that you said that. I hope every
See?
stoner out there wants chicken and waffles
And you know
so
what? I
fucking
thought about
bad.
it. I thought about a Bobby taco too.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I'm slightly aroused. Thank you for that.
What can I say?
I hope
Every
you.
time I make a meal that is
I
beautiful
could plug that
and
hole in the roof right
tasty,
now.
I say,
Well, if
and
I
you
was on
can
the roof
ask
laying on my
Zen
belly,
and Kitty and everybody else, I say to
but it would
myself,
never
God damn, I
reach.
want to fuck me with every bite.
What?
God damn, I
No.
fucking marry
No,
me
I just want
when
to
it's
eat.
perfect.
Wow.
I want the food.
Wow.
Delicious. I mean, my food, when it comes out, well,
Food.
I still have to finish that sausage bacon
I do like
donut.
watching your videos. I watch your videos on Facebook when you do them. I like how you do the
Thank
upper
you.
shot of them too. That's really nice.
I like the spin
I've
up
been
shot.
so busy, and it's been spring, and I've just been loving being outside again. That it's been hard for me to get in the kitchen with.
She
I
been
posted a fresh
slacking.
video
She been
today
slacking.
in what, almost 3
I've been
weeks.
slacking a little bit, but I
I
got it and
fucking
made some dough and a
nah.
pizza
Comfy.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Patrick, you're welcome. Yeah,
I have a
chicken
few
and
more
waffles. I hope
things to make
everybody's
this
thinking about
week.
chicken and waffles the rest of the night. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. Thank you for
What
joining
can
us
I
then too.
say?
It was really, I really
All right.
appreciate it.
Yes. Have a great
Have-
night, guys. Please keep doing these more often. I missed you.
Well,
Zen, I'll see
I
you
have to now
tonight.
because I don't have a choice. I will no longer allow myself to be not myself.
Please.
Sweet.
You
Well,
have
not-
my phone number. Please
I
text me so
know.
I have
No,
yours
listen,
and I
if
can
you
call you
weren't
when you
on here
disappear for
earlier,
more than 2 weeks.
if you weren't on here earlier, I made that actually out there again. I did not respond to
No, I heard
anyone.
it. I heard it,
I
but
mean,
I'm going to make
absolutely
it out there
no one.
again too because you know.
Just today was a day that I just, you know what? I was going to do it yesterday, but I had a plan to go with my daughter yesterday. And then I'm like, shit, I was glad I didn't go ahead and set it in place.
No, because
just
I
didn't.
met you when
I
I
didn't.
met you. I know how you are. But if you're gone for more than 3 weeks, please shoot me a text
I know.
and just say
I
I'm
Learn
agree
how
with
to
her.
use
don't
YouTube.
worry.
Maybe we'll talk more often.
What's that?
If you're on YouTube.
If I let you out of the shed more often, then
That too.
I have
Give
no
them internet
guarantee.
access.
Send me a text, maybe I'll give you the combination. Love you guys.
Love you too, girl.
Later,
Enjoy your evening.
Have a good night.
I will.
I'll see you
You
there.
guys too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I just don't love her at all. I don't love you. I hope you're not listening. Or I hope you're listening. I don't like you at all. I'm so glad you left. Gosh, no.
She's
I love her
wonderful.
to death. She's
been a
scared me
ride
more
to
than
know
once.
for the last 2 years.
There was
And
one time that I really
I'm
thought
glad
that
you too.
she was coming to my house.
Nah.
She went dark for 2 days. She's like, I'm coming over there. What?
Well, you disappeared with that other guy, so what the hell?
Me?
Went off into the woods. I saw
Yes,
your
I did.
fishing videos. How was that? That looked fun. Or like
Which
Lost in
one?
the Woods. I don't know the fishing trip. I believe.
These videos I made with these
I think so.
down there at the lake. It was beautiful that day. You can walk
It looked
around.
nice.
I think I seen at least 4 different. Um, shit, I'm so high right now. Geese. I seen 2 geese that were swimming together that had their babies with them, and it was really cool to see when they would come off the
Oh,
land and you'd watch all these baby geese come out at once and they just finger out like that and go to all their moms. So I zoomed in on 2 of them that were really good. I saw it. Drop my Lido. Drop my Lido.
where's my joint?
A very special thank you to Patrick and KK for winning the 2 giveaways tonight. I gave away 2 $10 gift certificates to happyvibes.life. I will have 2 more coming this month. I get 2 of them a month to give away. So I'll be doing another show soon, giving more things on it. And if you guys end up getting something and you want to give me your input on them, next time I'm live and you've actually tried yours and you want to let me know what your input is, I'll gladly bring you on here. I love to hear people's input on shit. Zin,
Good
what
to
else do you
know.
got going on? Just living the high
Nothing.
life?
Nothing. Just observing, having the perspective of a lifetime, trying to keep track of everybody that's just hovering around the weed industry and just the local wildlife. You
I
know,
feel you.
observing, enjoying the show. I've been watching you since day one. I've been helping you grow, I guess, but you've done shot
You
past
have.
me, so I'm just
No, it's
sitting back enjoying the
but that's what you
the
wanted. That's
entertainment
what
and
you've been talking
perspective.
about the whole
It
time.
is.
Because
It
I tried to
is.
get you as a mod with me and be on here all the
Ah,
time. No, I'd rather be behind the scenes, just behind the scenes. But you know what
yes,
though, man?
yes.
There's a lot of times that person's got to come from behind the curtain. That way we can see, man. Because you
No,
do have a
no,
lot of
no, no,
talent,
no,
whether you
no,
think you do
no,
or not.
no. I do. I like my AI art. I like putting out just positive vibes and just energy for the masses to thrive on to make a better life.
When you
That's
game, do
that.
you stream game?
No, not yet. I want to,
I knew
but
you were
I don't
thinking
see it
about it.
as
I just hadn't really
entertaining.
talked to you about it.
I'm a noob at all of it. I just have to be a old pro. Sometimes I get them
But you
shots.
know,
Sometimes I get wasted.
dude, I'm telling you though, those like the videos that I've put out there when you're
Oh, I
live,
love your videos.
it's nice though. And I played with you, and when we were
Yes.
unable to play with the people that I was trying to play with that one night, I had you through my cell phone on Discord and had it up. Oh, it was with Dan and Philly were the 2 we played against or with that night.
I think so.
And
Yeah. Well, it was also Overwatch, and I hadn't played that for a while,
well,
and
then we also
we
did
jumped into a few games, and it was a little wild.
but didn't we
Marvel Rivals.
I've never played Marvel Rivals yet.
No, you should. It's kind of
I don't
fun.
have a PS5.
Oh,
You're
well, we
right,
can fix
Sith.
that.
That's the thing is the stupidity when you're playing. Some of those people out there that I've watched before, I don't even know how they've got 1 million and some odd followers when they're like you're saying, they'll
Practice.
walk. No. They'll walk.
Oh,
Whoops, fall right off the edge. I watch people play
I
on
kind of like
TikTok,
Bush
dude.
Camp Dad. No, Bush Camp Dad has a whole theme about him, and I love his content. It's just awesome. And all he does is just camp in a bush, or at least majority of it was. But there's thousands upon thousands of different streamers all picking out their own little spiel. There's this one guy that's just insane. He plays, I think, solo squads, and he just annihilates teams like he's got aimbot.
You know, that's how I play too. I don't
M-
like playing with teams unless I know the people because it always seems like all
They'll
4
get
of
you
you are going
killed,
4 different directions, so you're on your own anyway. So
and
I
you
always
try to help
do.
them, and you get you killed.
Yeah. I mean, you can make it
It's-
quite a ways. I really do appreciate that, Big A. Big A, if you're not
I
busy, I'll
get
send
some
you a link. You can pop in
fun
for a few
kill
minutes if you want
streaks.
to.
I've
Probably
been
going to run
stuck playing COD with
maybe
a
20 more
couple of my
minutes.
other friends.
See, that's what I was debating on, getting a PS5 so I could just go ahead and play Call of Duty 6 and do the Marvel Rivals. because Dan has got that out there so much now that I love watching Dan's videos on Marvel Rivals. Of course, I love the Overwatch aspect of it, and the characters are fucking crazy.
I like
And
watching Hilly Doe
Sith,
with her Squirrel
no,
Girl.
we've seen you're not a shitty game run, by no means, by zero standing. Because were you with us that night that you were there, weren't you, Zen? Because it
What?
was her and I and Dan, I believe, and you joined us as the fourth on it.
On what?
On
Wait.
Overwatch.
What are we agreeing on?
With Sith. Did Sith
I
join
don't
us
know.
on our Overwatch
I
that
know
night when we played together?
I know I played with Sith on Mech Warrior, but that was a few times and far between. I haven't really gotten back on Mech Warrior. Basically, gaming space. I have to swap out games to play certain ones sometimes, so I kind of stuck away from Mech Warrior. Then picked up another Mech Warrior game called Warbots. That's fun. But
How do you like
that's
it?
a whole nother. It's decent. It's free on Steam.
Nice.
Friend of mine, Vinny, he found it. We both started playing, and uh, it's basically like Mech Warrior Light, but with more action and movement. I guess.
Peekaboo. So, what's the difference between the two games? Is there just more articulate positioning on your mech itself, where you see more
Well,
movement in the gameplay, or just
with Mech Warrior, it's basically sticking with the Mech Warrior theme of hot points and resets and just managing your mech. Whereas Warbot Robots is more like Mech Warrior Light with choice pieces, upgrades, and uh, speed and accuracy. Basically, you get to be a running sniper as a 50-foot robot.
when you see on the chat there that Sith said it's fast like Overwatch too? I think that's why I like Overwatch so much, is the speed of it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
a
nothing
lot
wrong
of
with the slower.
a lot of the games are weird though, because you'll see some of the pro players, instead of it being fast, looks like they're playing in slow motion, like they're just focusing on targets and picking them off. Whereas
Is
most of us look like we're rushing into the battle, and yeah,
are they trying to
that's the
like unlock
difference
things,
between.
or is
Well,
there unlockable things with the get that game there, or do you have to purchase
what
them,
are you talking about? Oh, it's
like either
totally
new
in
skins or
game.
new abilities or anything like that?
It's a pay to win game. It's free to
Is
play, but if you pay for parts, you get better parts and better weapons and level up your gear faster. But you can still level it up for free by just playing the game, and that's the replayability of it. It's more or less of a grind against other players, console or computer. But it's just like every other video game out there. So it's got its pluses and minuses. It's got its tactics, and sometimes ain't
is it
nobody playing for the team. They just out there shooting things. But
when
it's a
you
good
played? You
game.
always play high.
Yes. Well, what other version
I didn't
is
want to
there?
ask that question. Well, when are you not high? But
Well,
see, that's the thing, is I do smoke a lot of weed, but I'm not always high. I mean,
really?
yeah. I mean, I can.
You
Well, I
actually
think.
risk
Fuck, I don't
being
know.
sober?
Do I
Damn.
look high right now?
I don't know. Yeah. So, well,
I don't look high. I mean, how do you look high? Ooh, you can. Hang on. You want to send it to him? You want me
there we
to?
go. Audio back.
I'll send it to him. Since you're talking.
Wait, you're muted too.
Why am I muted? Why did you? I can hear you.
Are you? Or did my audio just die?
I can hear you clearly. Now you're muted. I can see your mic's muted right there on the screen. Do you want me to? I think I have the power to unmute you. Hold on. Oh, it says your mic is not connected, Zen. So, no, you're muted. I'm going to send Big A this real quick. Big A is going to come to you through
Hello?
X. Yeah, I can hear you now. You're good. You're good.
I'll be right back.
What did you say? He said he'd be right back. Okay, Big A. It's coming at you now through X. He's gonna come right back. He said some of his mic, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. I was listening, but wasn't listening because I was trying to send this to Big A at the same time. I will make sure that Patrick and KK, if you're still in here, by the end of the time. Couldn't hear anything. We could hear you, or I could hear you until you muted your mic. But you're okay. Just come back in whenever you can. I'm going to wait on Big A to pop in, and then we'll talk for a little bit. And if whenever he has to go, it's probably about the same time I'm going to go too. I believe you guys are going live at 10:30 for your Mystery Horror Theater. Or is it Bongs and Beauties tonight? Sorry. Coming in, Big A.
Oh,
What's up, buddy?
shit. Sorry.
Are you all right? Zen's back too.
Oh,
Come
thank
on in.
God. I thought
Zen?
Zen left. I was like, what the fuck?
No, he couldn't
Yeah.
hear himself or couldn't hear us.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm glad
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
all
you're
set now.
completely there.
My audio coming through okay?
Absolutely. So on my
Let me
end.
turn my damn shit off right here. I had you going on my TV. Yeah.
How you doing, Big A?
I'm doing pretty good. I was waiting around to watch that Puppet Master movie. I thought I'd come burn take a few hits with you guys. Yep.
Have you ever seen it before?
Huh?
You ever seen Puppet Master?
Yes. Yeah, I've seen. There's a bunch of them motherfuckers now. But yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like that shit. You know, it's.
I remember
the drill head.
I have two cousins that are still like horrified by any kind of ventriloquist puppets because of some of the shows that we watched as kids. They really tried to scare the fuck out of us, didn't they?
What's that scary?
Now everything
doll
else
one?
is just sugar coated. But some of the stuff that they put out there for us to watch was just fucking crazy.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser was good.
Phantasm.
I don't know if I've ever seen Phantasm.
That little silver ball that stabs you in the.
I've seen that movie. I didn't know it was called
yeah,
Phantasm, I guess.
I
Big
think
A,
that's
you got
what
a
it's
jug?
called.
I'll run a jug
Phantasmal.
with you.
Or...
No, you ain't got to get it. No.
No.
I'll smoke a joint with you. I'll pop the joint out and smoke with you.
Okay.
I need a drink.
How are all your endeavors going right now? I notice your garden's doing real good.
Yeah, it's growing pretty good. Mother Nature's been pretty kind to it. It's been a lot of rain. It seems like when you get a lot of rain, the shit grows faster. Yep.
Do you guys have a lot of humidity down there too?
Oh yeah. It's hard on a fat boy like me. Yep.
Dude, I was sweating when I was trying to poop today. It was so fucking hot here, and I wasn't pooping outside. I'm telling you, yeah, it's awful. I sweat in air conditioning. So it's just sometimes that, you just want to change your clothes 3 or 4 times. Just like you can't get clean or can't get dry, but you got to finish doing what you're doing.
Yep. But doing all right, huh?
How's you guys' shows going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. We got season 6, episode 53,000 coming up on Monday.
Fucking A.
Yep. Going to have
53,000?
Enrique Raiders Munez on. Yep.
Enrique's coming on? Hell yeah.
Yeah. But we've kind of went to a game show style, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually took a complete and total break away from all social medias for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't even post anything, and I hate. Did Zen disappear?
He's there, but he ain't there. Yeah.
Did he disappear?
He is there, but he's invisible.
If you guys can hear that rumble, that is the rumble of a screaming eagle in a garage that has 10 walls with the doors open aimed at my house. Yeah, that's what that is. And it's only 10:08. Mm-hmm. Lucky fucking me.
Yep. They kick at somebody on first thing in the morning.
Got at 4 o'clock in the morning the other morning.
Yeah.
Just to prove a point. No, I'm fucking nuts, man. You know what, Dan? We were just talking about you. Yep. We were just talking about you, Dan. We really were. We were talking about playing all the games that we played because Zen and I were just talking about that.
Yep. Man, I like y'all setup here. I like how it looks. Yep.
With the little.
I like the chat up there like that and everything.
Yeah, it's something
nice.
new.
Yeah.
It's in beta stage right now. It was something I tried for the evening. It just says show comments on stage. I was wondering if it was going to just rotate them through, but now I noticed how it did that, which is good that everybody can see. Because before, if you were on YouTube, you couldn't see the comments of people on Twitter or Twitch unless I put them up there, whoever the host was.
Yeah.
But you guys don't have that problem, do you? When you guys use Riverside,
What's that?
does your guys' chat shows everything, doesn't it? From
Yeah,
wherever
but
you're streaming
you
at.
gotta manually pull it up there, and it's not as live audience interaction friendly as what you use. Yeah, I
The
don't think
StreamYard one.
StreamYard.
This is what I look at when I do it.
It's you can edit the hell out of anything and make videos and stuff with it.
That's what I liked about your guys. I don't know how that is. See, I see all your guys' comments here, and that's how it used to be. Was you were just off on this side of it, but now where it shows it down on the bottom like that, which is really cool. So I don't have to put it up there. But if you're not watching on a bigger screen, of course, it might be harder. So if anybody's watching right now, I don't know if you click on it and open up and make it bigger. And yes, Dan, not all bullshit. We were talking about you. And whenever you played with myself and Seth, and you had played with Zen and I, because Zen and I came in once in Fortnite. I think that's what it was then, was Fortnite.
Ooh, Dan's cool.
Could be.
You've been with you guys. Did you guys have Dan on the show?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Pastor Brian, I thought so.
Yeah.
He and Philly. Philly's a Yankees fan.
I'm a Cardinals fan.
Or Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
Throw your baseball team up in the chat. Anybody out there right now? Let's see what the poll brings. You like baseball, Zen?
I don't really follow baseball.
Mariners fan, or not Seattle. What's Florida? What's down in Florida? Fucking Miami.
You have Miami, but you also have.
I don't know.
Who's the other team?
Baseball.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, there you go. I drawn a blank there.
Dan's got the Cubbies all the way, and a shout out to Patrick.
Fuck the Cubs. Oh shit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yankees?
With the Cubs or the Yanks or something up there.
Red Sox. Red Sox.
Maybe.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Never really followed much of it. I'm a bad sports fan.
Yeah. It's only good in the playoffs, really.
I wasn't that type of nerd.
Yeah, you see that? I put it on fucking all of them when I post. When Big MR's elevated tips.
I like how it overlays all of the chats too.
It sucks. Yeah, I know. I really like that.
That is something worth getting, definitely.
Okay, listen. This is the funny part. Is immediately he went for the fucking juggler with the Cardinals. But wait. Sis did the same thing with me. She come directed to fucking Red Sox. I mean, those two popped up and they like simultaneously flashed my screen.
Blue Jays and the Tigers.
Right. We know why both of those teams won. Because there's no cap in baseball, and whoever's got the most money has the best team.
Gelato 41.
I'm sorry, that's the way it's.
I'm not sure who has the most championships all time. Are y'all? I mean, in baseball,
the Yankees are, I believe.
Are you sure that? You sure it's not the Cardinals?
I'm not 100%.
If you build it,
you would. I mean, I would assume so. If not, more than likely NL championships for sure. Maybe not World Series.
Maybe I'm stoned and can't remember either. Yeah.
No. Somebody out there that's not as stoned as us or smarter than us, who is. It's probably like the Brooklyn Dodgers, because it might be a team that's out there that was out there before. There's not a lot of them. Zen, are you looking at the stars?
No, picking out of which pair of sunglasses I want. There we go.
I think I have a duck in the dungeon.
I
think I have a duck in the dungeon.
Duck?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
He just jumped from one box to another over there. I hope it's him. If not, that's a big fucking something. It's not a duck. Yankees have 27. Cardinals have 11. So is Yankees?
Yeah,
Yankees are the
Yankees
biggest.
Yeah, Cardinals are second though. By God.
Typical delusional.
Cardinals are second though, ain't they? They're second. They're second. By God. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's been at least since December since I played.
Did he say we had 11 more than the Cubs? I'm kidding.
11 more than the Cubs?
Yeah.
No,
they got a couple, don't they? Or do they got
one? So the Yankees have 27, and the next closest team is fucking 11?
As far as I think.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're right.
Why is
You're a
that
big old number 2.
word in chat?
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Big A, you got any popcorn?
No, I need to get some. Yep.
She's got a joint rolled, bowl filled, and soda ready. Still
Oh,
popcorn.
You got a damn
movie's
popcorn.
getting ready.
Doesn't she got a popcorn maker or somebody or something? I don't know. I mean,
I don't
ready
know,
for
but I
the
really
week.
want to see if you guys are going to eat some long distance popcorn. I think I'd like to
Somebody's
be a
got
part of that.
popcorn.
I'd like
Long
to see
distance
how that pans out there.
Somebody does.
This makes you miss podcasting. Dude, I'm telling you what, Dan, I did the same thing. I needed to take a break. Of course, my daughter graduated, and then this 3-week span of time, there was a lot of things going on around that. And of course, everyday life likes to always take a big wet liquor bite out of your ass too. So
No doubt.
I've stopped everything. Stopped communicating, stopped doing live, stopped doing everything. And I finally needed it. It was hurting again. I mean, shit.
But
Sometimes it's a definite just release. I don't know about you guys when you come on here. At first, I used to be afraid. I always had my little pre-show meditation, I like to call it, when I scream the word fuck as loud as I can. Well, I scream it so loud it makes my nipples hard. You ever do that?
No.
And I sit down and my fingertips feel like they're going to blow out, and then I hit start. It just mellows me out. But I feel you, Dan. Anytime you want me to come
That
over and say
electric
hi, I
shock.
will, because I love podcasting with you.
I'd like to have
You
Dan,
guys are funny as
back on the
fuck.
show too. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
I'd like to have him too.
I do want to thank you guys for
One
joining me
day.
tonight.
I still need to win one of them hats. I need to get one from Shaggy.
One of his bucket hats.
Yeah.
I liked battles with Shaggy. Those were fun.
Yeah. We converted to the boys on the hat.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll get one of them.
But you can still get the Shaggy one in the shop. Yep. Not that anybody goes in there.
I'm
you know.
clicking on
Do you
it
know where
after
you
I
can-
leave here.
Yeah.
Do you know what the site is for you guys' merchandise?
Yeah, you have to go on the page and
Anybody there? So is it on all of the platforms with the boys' platforms? Is where you can find it at?
I know it's
Like
on.
in
I
your
know it's
bio?
on. I know it's on X's page, but actually, we need to put it on our page. It used to be on FL's, but FL's gone. From X like that way. But he's still on the show,
Right.
Of course, because
I mean, I was going to.
any of us. Yeah.
So make sure you go out and check anything and everything Big A, Shaggy, FL Dad, or the boys related through your bio, right? You have a link in there that'll take you right to their store. Yeah. And I've seen some of the stuff you guys got. And that logo behind
FL Dad,
you.
Shaggy Big A. At FL Dad Shaggy Big A. Just saying. But anyway.
No, go ahead. Say it again, dude. No, please.
It's at FL Dad Shaggy Big A.
Yep, I got it.
And that's where we can go for the link.
I'll post it in chat.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
That, guys. Yep.
I was going to give you all 10 minutes. That way you can.
Yeah, I was just going to come in and smoke with you guys. I'll hop out here and let y'all finish things up and shit.
No. You're here. Did y'all see that?
Was it a fly?
I seen. Yes.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I think
it wasn't duck. It went between my glasses and my eyes and made it look like it was that big, and it fucking scared me.
It's intense.
There you go.
This is where you go.
Thank
right
you,
here.
Tim.
If you can go way down there, and you can find the link to the merchandise store, so you can get either a banner behind yourself, not like this banner, but the banner behind this guy's head. That one. See their faces?
And of course, visit Zen
Put your
Spice.
face at them. There's the banner.
Love you all.
There they are.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, guys, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go too. We've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. Now you guys are going to be heading out to go watch some movies. I might end up over there, depending on how crazy goes here shortly.
Hey,
I want to thank everybody else for joining us tonight.
Chill.
Thanking you
Have a good
for
night.
taking part in the little simple-minded giveaways that I have, just so we can enjoy some extra gummies out there. Thanks again to Happy Vibes for giving me the gummies to give away to everybody. We'll be doing 2 more giveaways by the end of the weekend. That's what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and do them by then. Did he just leave me? I was going to tell you
No,
bye,
I'm still
Zen.
here. I'm still here.
Goodness.
Yep.
But thank you very much, Big A. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Zen, for stopping in. Everybody in the chat
Great
tonight,
to see
thank
you
you so
guys.
much.
Yep. Always.
And
always
great
a pleasure.
Catch up with y'all. Yep.
Absolutely, man. I love it. And Dan, it's nice to see you too, man. Get back into
Damn
podcasting again, man. We miss you.
Damn right.
thanks again, everyone. But for tonight, this is going to be it. The next set of Dank Dungeon Chronicles you will see will be the OG version. I'm going to bring back old guests from season 1, the ones that helped me become me the way that I am. So looking
I'll
forward
be
to all that. So thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful Friday evening.
Hey,
Bye, Big A.
Peace out.
hey, maybe 4th of
Cheers.
July. Just saying.
4th of July for you? You're absolutely
No,
damn
no,
right.
the boys. Remember that was our last collab. Remember? Maybe. Yep.
I've got you some fireworks already set and ready to go off for that day.
Yeah.
And I might even call the police. So this time the fireworks are actually going over those
Yep,
vehicles
there you
instead of the one I shot at the last time.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. For now,
you.
I'm going to go get high.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.